played yet. I have seen next to nothing about this game, as in content-wise. I've seen screenshots, I've seen Miracle of Sound's music video about it, and that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all I've ever seen about this, so yeah. It's going to be interesting. I've heard nothing but good things about it though. I don't think I've actually seen a single negative thing about this game. And considering it's got a 94% positive review on Steam, there's another one there. Bear with me though, I'm just going to have to mute the stream audio and load the game up, because I wasn't sure whether it's going to be one of those games that goes immediately into a cutscene, or whether it's going to give me a menu first. So some sound stuff's going to have to be done. If it does go into a cutscene immediately, then I can just switch over and lower the volume on stream so you can all watch it. If it doesn't, then I can just set it up and then say, oh, that's pretty. I mean, I'm probably going to say that a lot, but that splash screen is actually kind of pretty. So if we can just quickly... There. There's a splash screen for Disco Elysium. It's very pretty, that. The fact that it's sitting here for quite a little while is actually starting to worry me slightly. Oh, there we go. There we go. Right, there you go. There's a preview over. There's your preview over. The copyright notice is there, which usually indicates the presence of the menu. So hopefully the menu is going to be coming first. Fingers crossed. I'm not even sure who made this, you know. In all honesty, I'm actually not even sure who's made this game. I don't think it's In Exile or Obsidian. Like, the style of it matches more In Exile, but I don't know if it's just, you know, inspired by them or it's actually made by them. I think it's not made by In Exile. Oh. We've got sound. Oh, no, there we go. Menu screen immediately. Thank you. Whoever made this game, thank you. And also, thank you very much for... That's an intuitive sound system. It's got streamer mode. It has fucking streamer mode. Streamer mode replaces certain copyright pieces of music with alternate tracks safe for streaming. This game already gets my raving. This game already, yeah. Let's see, we've also got Tutorial Agent. The Tutorial Agent gives new players unsolicited advice. Untick this box to set some boundaries. Detective Mode. With Detective Mode active, interactable objects and characters in the game are automatically highlighted with a light border when the player character approaches them. Yeah, we'll keep that on, because otherwise I will miss it. Hardcore Mode. Hardcore Mode is existentially difficult. Checks are harder and healing items are more expensive. Choose your clothes and thoughts wisely. For your sweat and toil tasks reward a small amount of extra XP. Choose your clothes? What the fuck? What the fuck is this game already? This is, yeah. And the fact that all the volume in this is customizable. We have environment volume, voiceover volume, music volume, UI volume, weather volume. Sadly no master volume, but it is very clear that people knew what they were doing when they coded this. I'm already excited. Let's just catch up on some chat and then we can dive into things. Hello, welcome DJ. Hello, welcome Torium. You fucking bees. Not the bees! Not the bees! I was with Scoo earlier. Not the birds! You forgot we were switching games today. Ah, yeah, because last week finished Final Fantasy VIII. So the whole thing with that GF at the end, I had forgotten what its actual name was. I kept thinking it was Lionheart, but no, Mori corrected me with telling me that its intended name is Griever, but cock ring works better. So cock ring it is. You've seen a bit of this game, but haven't actually seen the endings. Yeah, of course, forget a lot. No problem. Mr. B's comment. It's funny because my swipe match shows Armors and Cab a bee gone in my myth list. Bees. Well. Okay, that music is actually kind of a bit loud. Although I'm not so sure if it's orange lining a bit apparently. But I don't know if it's... you know what, screw it. We'll just flip over here and unmute it. It seems alright. It's loudish. Really? It's not even orange lining at the moment. It's like showing that the highest is being... It's approaching yellow... orange. Yes, okay. Let's turn everything down a single smidgen more. Because I try to keep game audio in the high green area on OBS. Okay, we'll go with that. Is the information box? Oh, Jesus! Welcome to tips for the game, apparently. Just press one button and you get everything. Highlight, action interact, zoom out, zoom in, reset camera zoom, pause menu, movement, target, left hand item, right hand item, dialogue menu, heal, back action, character sheet, context sensitive. Okay. Thoughts. Active thoughts after alter dialogue options. Thoughts bonuses differ from research and completion. Tools. Substances can be administered during dialogue. Tools are context sensitive. Equip them before use. Time. Time passes when picking new dialogue options. Read books to pass time quicker. Tasks. Gain experience by completing tasks or by exploring. Leveling up grants you skill points. Skill points. Use points to unlock skills or unlock or forget things. Forget things? What? White skill checks can be re-rolled. Skill checks. Explore options or level up to try again. Red skill checks are permanent. Well, Grinlow, welcome. We won't be here long, have some things to do in a little while. No problem at all. That was a nice menu. It really was. Really nice. But I don't know if it's 100% true, but the dev is friends with the streamer and knows about shit that happens to Twitch. That would explain quite a lot. You can sleep after 9 PM. Sleeping heals all your health and morale. Okay. Police work is tough. Take breaks. Talk to strangers. Explore. Low on health, put points into endurance. Low on morale, put points into volition. Equip a flashlight in low light areas. Skill points can also buy new thought cabinet slots, or forget old thoughts. Let's go into it. New game. Oh. Archetypes, eh? Thinker. Extremely intelligent, very bad with people. Knows instructing facts, comes up with original ideas. Sensitive. Very psychological, a magnetic personality, but unstable. Might begin to lose his mind. Physical. Extremely physical. Interacts with the world through his body. Gets things done, but dumb as a rock. So it's basically the three extremes. Let's do create our own. Okay, I see. So, intellect, raw brain power, how smart you are. Physique, sensitivity, how emotionally intelligent you are. Physique, how your musculature, how strong you are. I'm a genius in physique. Motor it's how your sense and how agile you are. So 6 is the absolute maximum. I can be average in anything, or I can excel in something. Okay, that's anything. So weak in something. See, I'm going to go with a bit more of a weaker physique. You know what? We'll go for just a weak physique and motor skills overall, but good with intelligence and psyche. That seems like it would be a good idea. Set my skill. I Oh, I see. Logic. Wield raw intellectual power. Deduce the world. Intellectual base +4. Wait. Oh, I see. I need to be at least... Yeah, I need to have at least 4 in intellect for that. Okay, info. Cool for analysts, pure rationalists, obviously logicians. Oh, Jesus Christ, that's a lot of info. Encyclopedia. Call upon all your knowledge. Produce fascinating trivia. Rhetoric. Practice the art of persuasion. Enjoy rigorous intellectual discourse. Play the actor. Lie and detect lies. Understand creativity. See art in the world. Reconstruct crime scenes. Make the law of the physics work for the law. Ooh. Safe to say I tend to play the physical type in D&D along with the help of cynicism and the occasional lust for gold. D&D, I tend to play a tank. I always seem to fall into the tank role whenever I play most RPGs. Like the Pony RPG that Scoo's running at the moment. I was going to be 100% a scholar and I've turned into the party tank. And I've got no issue with this. You know, massive worm. This thing can eat us whole. What's Red Claw's first advantage? I'm going to kick it. Because then if it's got its attention on me, it's not going to hurt my friends. Aha. Tank mindset. Always tank mindset. Suggestion. Charm men and women. Play the puppet master. So far, visual calculus seems to be my... Visual calculus and logic seem to be fairly good. Spirit decor. Connect to Station 41. Understand cop culture. Okay. Authority. Intimidate the public. Assert yourself. No thanks. Empathy. Understand others. Work your mirror neurons. Okay. Inland Empire. Hunches and gut feelings. Dreams and waking life. Volition. Hold yourself together. Keep your morale up. Endurance. Take the blows. Don't let the world kill you. Pain threshold. Shrug off the pain. They'll have to hurt you more. Physical instrument. Flex powerful muscles. Enjoy healthy organs. That just sounds like a cannibal. Just num healthy organs. Electrochemistry. Go to party plant. Love and be loved by drugs. Oh. Shivers. Raise the hair on your neck. Tune into the city. Oh, that sounds awesome. Half light. Let the body take control. Threaten people. There's so much customization available in this. Composure. Straighten your back. Keep your poker face. Interfacing. Master machines. Pick locks and pockets. Since when were people's pockets machines? Savoir-faire. Sneak in under their noses. Stun with immense panache. Reaction speed. The quickest to react. An untouchable man. Perception. See, hear and smell everything. Let no detail go unnoticed. That's a bad thing to have. Especially if you're going to be dealing with a dead body. You don't want to be you don't want to have a good sense of smell. Hand-eye coordination. Ready? Aim and fire. I think I'm going to go with visual calculus. Reconstruct crime scenes. Make law of physics work for the law. Just to have a look at the overview. That's a lot of things. Cool for forensic scientists, tactical fighters, math-minded people. Essentially, Sherlock Holmes. Visual calculus verses you not only in the laws of the state, but the laws of nature. It enables you to create virtual crime scene models in your mind's eye. You'll see how a bullet shattered the glass, and from that trace its trajectory with mathematical precision. You'll also count so many footprints, and at a glance discern shoe size and design, as well as the height, weight, and gender of the one who wore them. At high levels, visual calculus makes the world reveal its secrets to you, but you may also be absorbed by a mind diagram you don't notice as crooks steal your pants. However, at low levels, your mind's eye will be blind. Reconstructing crime scenes will be difficult without outside help. That's the Sherlock Holmes spiel, basically. Did you see Mum Sticks? So I've got sounds background because I hear cereal smell going up and I'll throw up. That's completely fair, DJ. I hope she feels better soon. Mark, hello and welcome. My next character, if I get some decent rolls for stats, would be basically the Librarian Paladin from Candlekeep, Forgotten Realms like Klutz Person Not Knowledge, or being a mostly kind-hearted and distracted scholar who tends to lose himself in books slightly. Sounds good to me. Oh, is it Disco Elysium? Yep. I have no idea what I have no idea what I'm getting into with this. None whatsoever. This is pretty much blind. Confirm. This is very pretty. The art style, actually, that's what it is. The art style reminds me of Dishonored, which is no bad thing, because Dishonored's art style was, ooh, very nice. The Furies are at home in the mirror. It is their address. Keep even the clearest water, if deep enough, can drown. Ominous start. Begin.
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore.
So yeah, I enabled full voiceover for this. I'm happy. I'm happy with this. Be a ride of your life. You've heard this game could turn into a mindfuck. I am 100% up for this then.
Never, ever.
Play it's possibly my favourite RPG ever. Ooh.
Never, ever, ever, baby.
Okay, so I've got to do the voiceover for me. So never, ever, ever. Simply keep on non-existing.
An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
What was that about the X something?
An awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic sauce. It's bloated and shameful. A ball of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness of the meat thing.
I love this already. Intro reveals you in. The voice work in this is superb. No, I want to know about the X something.
Ex-love. Ex-tenderness. It is foolish of you to resurface to the loss. Not after all the damage you've suffered to get here. Some of it irreversible. Stay. Sail with me through the abyss of pelagic zone.
Alonzi. I am not the Doctor. No, I want to get off now. I like pain and burning light and wanting things from people who don't want to give them to me.
Do you really?
I do. Let me off.
You wouldn't like it if I told you what was back there. Why'd you think you had to bludgeon yourself into oblivion? Or did you not sense yourself marinating? Poured so much on yourself, got a bit carried away, did we, Chef?
Fear and apprehension. You should ask what's out there first.
I don't care how many idiots are brave idiots. That's the Chinya response. Tell me, what's waiting for me?
There's this giant ball there. And evil apes. And the evil apes are juking it out on the ball. You're one of them. It's basically all just evil apes juking it out on a giant ball.
Well, that's one way to describe Earth, yes. How big is the ball?
You can't even make out it's a ball when you're joking it out. It's that large.
Shush, flat earthers. How small are the apes?
Infinitesimally small.
Red, hello and welcome. Eat. And this duking it out, I keep hearing about. What's that?
Vying for resources. It's just a stupid expression you picked up somewhere. The part of the presentation you want to take home with you is this. You have to beat the other evil apes in the face, or you lose.
So this is the creepy version of Speak Me the Own Brain Stephen King style? Yeah, I think so. That's sad.
Yes, it is. And you drowned in that sadness a long time ago.
What do you mean, drowned? Twitch is irritating you. There's now a scroll bar of messages. You might have typed nothing and it's hideous. Ugh, that's gross.
You lost.
The sound outside, you recognize it. It's a Caprice Canadian motor carriage.
Don't you mean red, Victorian? Open my eyes. I'm nearly naked. Well, this is cheerful. Both the same car and approximately the same name. Yeah, I know what you mean. This magnum-sized bottle of Commodore Red is empty. Looks like someone tore out the tape while the song was playing. This reel-to-reel tape player is still on, rolling empty. It's my shoes! Green shoe, left foot. I've equipped a shoe! So one hell of a bender, especially with what's dangling on the ceiling fan. Oh yeah, it's my tie. I mean, it's not supposed to... I don't think you saw a tie initially, but yeah. That was just me. Yeah, the intro is very pathologic. Yeah.
This fan has two chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades. Or has it been consigned there as punishment? You feel as though this creature is your friend and wants to reattach itself to your neck so that you may continue your adventures together in this strange world.
Yeah, let's try that. Hey, I may not actually watch it soon, since I know this game has a good story. I haven't played it myself, I want to spirit myself, yeah. No problem at all, Red.
You swoop up and catch the tie. Snap. It's released from the blade. Warning, warning, the necktie is no longer contained. What you have in your hand is a fantastically colourful tie with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose.
Of course it
If
does.
it's your friend, why was it up there? Who ties their friend to a ceiling fan? Maybe this thing is dangerous somehow. An ominous, foreboding feeling fills you as you look at the tie.
Put on the light bulb.
A terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically feel the photons burning a hole in your brain.
Bring it on.
Your eyes burn with photosensitivity. It's not good.
Leave. Probably was a bad idea. Flare cut trousers. Well, if they fix the PS5 version of this game, it's filled with bugs and crashes. No idea. I'm on PS4 version, so I won't be able to find out. Hello, welcome, Dark Soul. What was this?
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants.
Oh.
It says, whirling in rags, on the aluminium keyring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
You see bottles in the bathtub. Wine, beer and sweet liqueurs. A white satin shirt.
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off. Hot water
satin
springs
shirt.
from the base and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a man. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor.
Wipe the mirror.
As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror. Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
Maybe I should touch it first, make sure there's nothing wrong with my face.
Yeah, there is definitely something wrong with it.
What? What's wrong?
Where to even begin? There is the bloatedness, then the swollenness. It's like there's an upholstery of alcohol underneath your skin.
I'm sorry, touch my nose.
Bet you are. Your nose feels like a small balloon in the middle of your face. It hurts when you honk it. It doesn't appear to be a particularly tiny nose either. Not with all the drinks it's absorbed for you.
At least my tongue is okay. Touch my tongue.
It's not. It's swollen and snail-like, wriggling between your fingers.
Ugh. Wipe the mirror now. Too
Behold.
cold. Well, at least I cracked a smile. That's gonna be. There's a potential thumbnail.
You have no idea who this thing is, do you?
This is the face of a late-stage alcoholic.
Too late. You clearly have rigor mortis on your face. Oh wait.
I feel this narrator is
Is that an
judging me.
expression? Are you trying to make an expression
Yep.
with that face? Why?
I have no idea why it's there. It just is.
Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself.
Okay, try to stop.
Oh my god. You can't stop. It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face and it won't come off.
Wow.
What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
I think it's supposed to look suggestive. I'm afraid it's meant for the ladies. What the fuck? The narrator is taking the piss. Yeah, it really is. I'm insinuating that I'm vaguely sympathetic. I think I'm sort of pulling it off too, in a sad has-been kind of way. There is some charm to it.
There might have been 10 years ago. It's little more than a cadaverous spasm now.
Oh dear. Attempt to stop the expression from happening. Dig deep into your mind to locate the source of the expression. Yeah, that's right.
It belongs in the new, the
Okay.
third decade of the current century.
Okay,
Enough
rolled a
time had
11
passed
on
from
that.
The failure of the revolution, that, for a fleeting moment, free market economy seemed like the ultimate, uncontested way of life for our species.
Okay.
Things were good. It was smooth sailing. People made gold and champagne-tinted interiors and facades to suit the times, calling this the new style. But more importantly, disco happened. For Revachol, your city, that meant only one thing. Guillaume le Million.
You have to go now, enjoy and have fun, but don't since he gets you more than already has. Thanks, Woodgun. Thanks for coming as long as you did. I'll see you again next time. Hello, Malcolm Poppy.
If it doesn't rhyme, you're not pronouncing it right. Out of the dazzling swirl of disco music, in an open-air boîte de nuit, somewhere in Revachol West, Guillaume's blonde mane appeared on the screen. He sang some bullshit. Then he made the expression.
Oh my god. I feel the need to add a clicking sound on my key.
The click is used to spur on a horse. It also features heavily in Guillaume le Million's regional mega hit, Don't Worry, Your Pretty Little Head.
Good god, this is even more in depth than character creation that I usually do on other games. Sorry, I adopted it. Why?
Everyone loved it. Maybe you thought some of the stardust would rub off on you. Maybe it did. Either way, it's all gone now. Only the grimace
Who is this
remains.
narrator and this is Lenville Brown? Voice definitely seems familiar. Familiar. I can talk. I know English. Honest. I've drunk all my coffee. How long ago was the new?
Some 20-odd years. There is a vast ocean of time between right now and the expression. Looking good on you, or anyone. Humanity has run aground in that time. It's a different world now. The expression is a relic.
Anything else? Like who I am? Why did I drink myself into oblivion?
You have some understanding of the near history of disco. The rest is darkness. Aside from the useless fact that the motor carriage outside was a caprice Kanema.
How's things? Not too bad. Getting into this game for the first time and it's already weird, but I love it. Guess that's it then. Conclude.
It doesn't have to be. You can swoon over Guillaume and his champagne-corked smile whenever you want to. Maybe some of the stardust will return.
It's impossible. I won't be able to do that. I basically, it's saying that I need to roll 12. I need to roll double 6 to do it, otherwise, yeah. Let the mirror be for now. Okay, so where am I? Open menu is square. Okay. That's character sheet. Inventory. That's all stuff I've picked up. This green crocodile leather shoe has a high heel and chrome embellishments. It fits your left foot perfectly. Now all that remains is to find the other shoe. Oh, he's only did this game and Jimmy from Black is Belzer. Oh, that's surprising. Horrific necktie, +1 Inland Empire, vivid imagination. The necktie is adorned with a garish pattern. It's disturbingly vivid. Somehow you feel as if it would be wrong to ever take it off. It's your friend now. You will betray it if you change it for some boring scarf. Oh my word. White satin shirt, +1 conceptualization. A real statement to wear. -1 suggestion, unsavoury odour. Ew, I'm stinky. This white satin shirt used to be fancy. It used to really catch the light. Now it smells like someone took a piss in the armpits. Probably did. Flare cut trousers, -1 severe fare, tight around the thighs. +1 electrochemistry, tight around the crotch. Oh my god. What the fuck? Does me. I know how this guy feels. His golden brown trousers are flare cut. Normal bell-bottom trousers would be boot cut, but these are far from normal. They're someone's piss-soaked, cum-stained party pants. Oh my god. Got nothing in my journal. What's this? Thought cabinet. I've got a lot of things there. Guillaume de Million. Temporary research bonus. -1 logic. Head in the clouds. Research time 4 hours 30 minutes. Problem. What happened to Guillaume Million, who, with his amber mane and sparkling teeth, beguiled the tattered remains of the nation? While you suffered and suffered, did he dematerialise in a cloud of cocaine dust? Or did he simply stand in the corner and melt into the slendering new lines of some starlit Poitiers de Nuon 20 years ago? Spare thought for his great arse, too. Or, wait, maybe he became a police officer in the Rivershore West. Internalised. So as I'm thinking... Oh, I see. So as I'm thinking about it and trying to solve it... Oh, for the next 4.5 hours, I have -1 logic, but I am puzzling this through. Okay. That's a bit disclosed, especially exactly me. Disco arse blazer. Oh Christ. Disco arse blazer. +1 inspired decor. Halogen watermarks. Oh my good god. Looks like someone's skin displays or some lip-sync disco animal. It has an enigmatic white rectangle on the back and the right sleeve. What? And thank you, Torian, for your contribution to the art stream challenge. Well, that seems to be it. Oh no, wait, there's something up there. It's in the bathroom. It's a... Oh, it's a door. Okay. Excuse me. Keys to room 1. So I can't... Wherever that is, I can't open it. Don't think that's actually what I'm needing. Can I equip it or something? No, apparently not. Okay. And thank you, Poppy, for your contribution to the art stream challenge. I'm exploring. I'm exploring. Oh. Thank you, DJ, for the hydration reminder. Tastes been good today. Not eat something. Nice. Glad to hear it, Poppy. More glad to hear that nothing's caused you to want to. Thank you, DJ, for your contribution to the art stream challenge. Oh, we are now sitting on the table. Okay. Yay! Money gained. Something else? Oh. I'm sorry to hear that then, Poppy.
Hello, officer.
Officer. Can I say it's March? The year is 51.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips.
Game, can you not have the tooltip of the keys, please? Having caused those out of frustration doesn't solve anything. That's fair. Officer, am I military personnel? I thought I had that selected. There we go. There's the tooltip con now.
Officer.
Let's try this away.
No.
She seems perplexed by your question. First the glitch today. That's fine.
There's only one solution to this. You're a businessman.
No. Then why did you call me an officer?
Because you're a police officer, sir.
You're shitting me.
I'm not. Unless you've been shitting us all this time.
She takes on a drag. All this time?
You've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less.
And what business is that?
I couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
Oh my god. Try the expression on her. Let her you know you want her physically. Oh good god. No. Why don't I remember being a cop? Or anything else?
Could it be because of the drinking?
Who in the right mind would let me be an officer of the law?
Don't be so harsh on yourself. They let almost anyone be a police officer.
Oh my good god.
A glib remark. Don't let it stand. Assert yourself.
Nah, well, there you go, say nothing.
Retreat is not a winning tactic.
Shush. I should get going now.
Of course.
She
Be
possesses
careful,
her
officer.
cigarettes.
They don't like the police around here.
She looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes.
Goodbye.
So she does a nice long stop in the ashtray. It's still smoking. Can't get in there.
The door is closed.
Leave. I'm not. Nah, I'm not gonna. This is the weekend edition of the satirical newspaper, Trompe Le Monde. I'm going to butcher every single bit of French in this game, I will tell you that right now. Really itchy leg. nowhere as well. So far, really enjoying this. I'm really loving the art style. A big old karaoke mic just waiting for someone to sing into it. This is where lyrics will be. Speaker is connected to the radio. The music is seeded with static.
You should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast, oceanic soul.
My soul is immense.
Utterly. And it needs to be heard. Through a PA system. By other people.
What should I sing when it comes to it? Yeah, so it's really nice eyes. It really is.
You have not yet stumbled on the right lamentation. But it's out there. It'll come to you. You will wreak havoc with it. Don't worry.
I was thinking maybe I could sing something happy, get the people going.
No. Don't sing the happy song. It's stupid. Sing the sad song. It's profound. You have to find something tragic to sing first, though.
Finished thoughts. I now have my first task. I've got to find a song to sing. So what's called? A large bubble is rising to the surface. Soft purr of electric juice comes from the kitchen. Someone is working. Oh, I got a healing item. Nice. Menu's been wiped clean. Only the word Monday is written on it. Woman's hand wrote yesterday's memory. Today starts with a man's handwriting. Ooh. A sign reads, Mess hall reserved for union members. Doors open 4. This royal pinball machine is unplugged.
Hello, sweetie. You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
She nods towards the man in the orange bomber jacket. Oh, okay. I have a colleague. Someone... So basically, this seems to be the age-old tale of a drunken surly cop. Game. With a hard and straight sidekick, yet I'm the drunken surly cop. I love it.
The man is sleeping at the table, wearing mud-caked boots and rolled-down overalls. The back of his shirt reads, Wild Pines, encircled by a logo with a tree. On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine.
Pick up the pills.
The man does not mind. You probably need them more than he does.
It's magnesium.
You've just picked up some magnesium. This item is stored in the bottom left corner of the screen above your character portrait. Use magnesium to heal your morale if you have morale damage.
Still, I'm going to look at that object right next to me. I'm still missing my right shoe as well. I'm missing my right shoe. This cannot go on. One of the best characters here. Nice. I noticed this earlier. I wanted to check it out now that I've seen downstairs. Probably in your room somewhere. I've checked my room. My left shoe was hanging up on the wall for some reason. Left shoe was hanging up on the wall. My tie was on the fan. My shirt was hanging over the bath. My jacket was on the sofa and my trousers were just on the floor. Thankfully, my socks and my underwear were on me. I wonder if that woman's got my right shoe. Or my partner does. Looking for this produces shoe. I like that loading screen. Are you gonna let me take a screenshot of it? Don't actually know if that's taken a screenshot or not, or whether it's just crashed. There's a screenshot. Shoot at the steam. You could just imagine looking up. How did it get up there? Maybe it doesn't let me interact with the ceiling apart from the ceiling fan. Unless pulling on the chain might have done it. It's going to take a while since it's setting outside. Oh, right. So we've got long waiting times to contend with. Okay. Okie dokie. Oh. So far, this loading time is the only bad thing about the game. Well, the only outstandingly bad thing about the game. The tooltips overlapping slightly on the dialogue, so on the text is a little bit iffy. About to take a shower, no problem at all, Mock. How's the weather? Sunny, apparently. I literally just looked up and you can see the sun going through the curtains. See what the weather actually is saying. 14 degrees. 14 degrees, partly sunny, feels like 12. Ah, that's why I can tolerate it, because it's literally at my temperature maximum. Ah. I'd be a lot more faithful in this if it was showing some sign that it was actually still loading rather than just being a static thing. So over here it's saying it was raining lots again. Yeah, we just had lots of wind. Well, the PS4 hasn't crashed. The game I can't tell. At the very least it hasn't blue screened. My only thought is that I think it's possibly crashed somewhat is because the tip hasn't changed. That's your windy eyes. Ouch! Oof, not good. Ugh. Excuse me. To give Ed lunch in the rains they haven't eaten. Why am I not surprised? So yawning, you're already sleepy as it is. How do you think I feel? I'm the one yawning. I'm going to give it one more minute. Give it till 10:02, and if it hasn't done by that, I'm going to force quit it and then restart. What a wonderful start to the game! I hope there's been some form of autosave. I really do. As amazing as this game is, I don't think I really want to go through all of that again. No. I'm going to call it it's crashed. Close application. Start it up again. Well. Game's corrupted. What the fuck? Okay. Okay. What do you mean an error has occurred? I'm sorry, I just got an error occurring at trying to... What the fuck? Trying to delete something it told me to delete. Let's restart the PS4. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. That's a bit worrisome. Just go back here whilst it resets. They of course refuse to because I don't have enough and it's 1 point for me to have. Oh my word. There's no helping that there's no helping them sometimes. Hell happened. Crashed. Game just 100% would not continue loading. So I went to the home screen on PS4 and closed the game. Then tried to reopen it. And it told me that the game was corrupt. I need to delete it and re-download it. So okay, yeah, I'll do that. I'll delete, re-download. Only for it to say, it can't delete it because there's an error. And so I tried a couple of times, and then just have to restart. Yeah. So let's just organise my windows around all again. Yeah, thanks to me trying to screenshot it, apparently. Maybe I shouldn't try and screenshot it during a loading screen anymore, no matter how pretty it was. It's saying storage device you just connected was not disconnected correctly the last time it was used. What the fuck? Oh, I've got to repair my my external hard drive. What the fuck? Disco Elysium, the real murder was the damage it's doing to my hard drive. If this were any other game, or if this game had not gripped me as much as it did already, I would just say, you know what, fuck it. Not going on. Right. Settings. Devices, USB storage devices. My good god, my 2 terabyte external hard drive is nearly full. That's why I frustrated him. Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. Use this. Okay. Let's just delete application. Okay, it's been deleted. Okay. It's still having an issue with the external hard drive. This is kind of worrying. This is really kind of worrying. Oh no, it's not. It's very slowly rechecking everything on there. That's kind of bad. Let's just go to the library and try and get to download Disco Elysium again. Just yeah. Let's just see. There's Disco Elysium. So yeah, Bloodshot Eyes and Crack Lips, probably anything else. That sounds really bad. Oh wait. Huh. Okay. Well, here's a weird thing. This is completely unrelated to Disco Elysium, completely unrelated. But if I go over to this, Look at the look at the card. Look at the cards for Deltarune. It says Deltarune Chapter 1, but on the title card it says Deltarune Chapter 1 and 2. I'm wondering if that means we're going to be getting Chapter 2 fairly soon then. Be good. Why are you re-downloading? Re-downloading a fair few things. There's 3 things it's trying to download at the moment. That's the update file for Horizon Zero Dawn that it felt the need to install. Haha, you are not deleting, you're not downloading that right now. Hell no. I'm not having this try and install an update file that is 25 gigabytes whilst I'm trying to download the frigging game and also stream. This is not going to happen. The game itself is 18 gigabytes. And it says like it'll take about 15 minutes. So, yeah, 15 minutes of being here. Well, whilst we're here, I'll have a little look on if Deltarune Chapter 2 is actually out on PS2. Deltarune Chapter 2 PS4. Yeah, apparently it is now a as of 5 days ago, the PS4 release. It was exactly the same as the Nintendo Switch one, release wise. Okay, awesome. If it was out on the PS2. If I misspoke, nah. What's this over here? I didn't put it under PC. Is it actually there at all? Why have I haven't altered this list since putting Disco Elysium on the stream schedule. That would be why. Give me just 2 seconds just to update things. Oh yeah, I put Horizon Zero Dawn back on the stream queue because rather than being just 100% done with it, it's now a case of yeah. Because I thought, it might be the fact that I've got too many open world games going on at the moment. There we go. Deltarune Chapter 1 and 2. See, there's no one latched onto my little teasing announcement. It's just, there you go. Yeah, I'm going to do Deltarune Chapter 1 and 2 again. Well, I'm going to do the first chapter again. If I suppose you meant turn 2 instead of the number. That's exactly what I meant, Torin. I'm fairly certain that you know that. You're just being a little shit again. 12 minutes left. If it didn't require re-downloading it, I would just start Deltarune 2 right now. Or Deltarune now again. Again, you stopped me at fair. Fairy snuff. Well, at the very least, it's showing I've got a very decent connection because it's already downloaded 4 gigabytes in the time I've been sat here waiting. It's just I'm having to wait. I don't want to wait because I want to be able to stream the game that I was intending to stream today. Piss. It's fine. We got some content. We got to see what the game's like. I got invested in it. Still need to re-download it. I can bet you as well with this time round those skill checks that I tried and succeeded on, even though they were unlikely, are going to fail. Unless it's actually saved my progress. I'm really hoping it's one of those things that does a small autosave every time you do an area transition. Or just before every area transition. Like, you know, weird enough Fallout and Skyrim do. And New Vegas. But at the same time, it could be like one of those classic role-playing games. Like, you know, you want the game to save? Well, you tell me to save then. If it's like that, I might cry. Let's go down to yep. It's fine. It's only 10 minutes. There's only 10 minutes. Well, it says it's 10 minutes now. It's downloaded 60 gigabytes. So yeah. My nice and speedy connection is definitely proving its worth at the moment. I mean, I'm surprised it's downloading it pretty damn fast at the same time I'm streaming. That's impressive. Because usually I don't try to stream and download something at the same time because I'm worried it'll just muck up one or two. But you know, no drop in stream quality and no drop in download speed. Excuse me. It's just a case of waiting around now. But yeah, I suppose I'll talk about what I want to do in Deltarune because, you know, I teased, you know, the thing with the heart. I wanted to do a little art thing with it, but you know, my art skills just completely failed me. So there was that, and also I couldn't be bothered by the end of it. But yeah, Deltarune, I want to do on it what I have not seen anyone else do. I've seen both Scoo and Mori play through it, and I played through Chapter 1 myself on and doing it, you know, the way that the game seems to intend to want you to play it through, you know, pacifism and sparing people. I'm gonna do it a fucking genocide. I'm gonna do Deltarune Chapter 1, then 2, full genocide, and see how that changes things. Because I've not seen anyone else do it. I'm very certain that other people have done it, and probably other people have streamed it, so I'm not going to be the first person to do it. But I've never seen it. I've never seen it done, so that's what I want to do. I'm going to give everyone Deltarune Chapter 1 and 2 genocide. I'm going to see what it's like. Especially because I've already streamed Deltarune Chapter 1 for the most of it. Can give a good comparison. I know what Deltarune Chapter 2 looks like when you go pacifist route. Like, I saw Mori get up to the super secret boss of Chapter 2, and I saw Scoo get to the final boss of Chapter 2. So I know pretty much what's going to happen in Chapter 2. Just they were doing it the intended pacifist route. We'll see. How subjective probably is good. Well, what I wanted to do basically was I wanted to get the image of the sword that Chris uses in Deltarune, and edit, you know, something red that looked like blood on it, and then have that hovering over the Deltarune heart and make it look like the blood was dripping into the heart, you know, forming the heart made of blood. I thought, you know, that'd be a nice little hint of, you know, I'm going to do a genocide. And knowing what Toby Fox is like, genocide is going to be hard mode because, oh boy, I still couldn't get past that Undying the Undying. Oh, and then there's Sans, and Sans is even worse. That's possible. Oh yeah, it'd be easily done. I can imagine, you know, doing it easier. Just, you know, you need to grab the I need to grab the sword thing from one of the character sprites. I'd need to enlarge it, and I'll just need to do editing on it. I just realised I couldn't be asked. That was the big thing. I just can't be asked to do it. You know, but as people know, my motivation to do arts stuff has significantly decreased. I don't even know why. I really don't. I have the want and the desire to do art. I just, you know, hasn't happened. We're now at 10.5 gigabytes downloaded, by the way, out of 17.3. And it's alternating between 7 and 6 minutes left. So, should be done fairly soon. It's essentially nearly 2/3 done. be fine. It'll be fine. And we can drop back into it and then carry on. Still, it's slightly worrying that I managed to completely corrupt the game just by taking a screenshot on a loading screen. Let's just not do that. Could I possibly do that since they do weird crap with thumbnails? Possible. I don't know the extent of what they're capable of, or if they even get the sword thing and put blood in it. I don't know. I honestly don't know. But at the same time, the sneaking announcement was received so poorly, as in no one actually reacted to it or even acknowledged it, that I'm just thinking, what's the point? I'm just going, I'm just going to do the just going to stream it when it comes around to doing it. I don't know when it's going to be. I am actually no, I do know. I think I'm going to do it after Massacres on Monday. Werewolf is done, just to give a slight break from shit games. A little break. Do Deltarune Chapter 1 and 2 over the course of 2, maybe 3 streams, possibly 4. Don't think it's going to take 4 streams though. And then after those 2 are finished, providing I don't just quit out on doing the genocide thing because it gets too hard, go into Cyberpunk or something else if other people decide to. I still don't know whether to leave the next Massacres Monday up to a vote, or whether it's should just be I'm going to go into Cyberpunk, because Cyberpunk will take up quite a lot of time because it's a very massive game. There's a lot to do in it, because you have to be sure to keep the nudity filter on and streamer mode on. Streamer mode I don't mind so much because that just affects the music. Nudity mode, that can needs to be on. But the thing I've also noticed with Cyberpunk is that I don't know if it's just in the one instance or if it's just consistently, but there is so basically in the intro tutorial bit where you look at the woman's body to see if she's the one who's got the chip, and the one that's been had surgery on. If you have the nudity filter on, the body is completely covered. If you have the nudity filter off, you see the body. You see that she's been completely opened up and pretty much eviscerated, and it's quite graphic. And I like the graphicness of it. I don't want to lose all that by having the nudity filter on. But at the same time, if I don't have the nudity filter on, I get DMCA'd. Not DMCA'd, but I could get banned. Fair enough, just thinking if I wanted the whole image still. Also, it's just giving Ed extra stuff if they're not looking after themselves. Wholly agree. Wholly agree. At the moment, I have one thumbnail sitting with them. But I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I mean, I could tell honestly from the talk that I had with them last night that something's not quite right with them. They're still beating themselves up essentially, which isn't good. We're down to 90 seconds left and we're nearly done. Nearly done. So I usually spend I sometimes spend like 20 minutes talking all that kind of stuff before I actually get into gameplay of the stream. Now I actually need to sit here and fill up time. Can't think of a solid thing to talk about which consistently. Nicely done, Sobot, for immediately banning that person. That bot. Grateful they got better. No, apparently not. Actually, can someone in my chat do me a favour and unfollow me and then refollow me just to get that piece of shit away from the overlay, please? Doesn't matter who. Doesn't matter how many. Just, you know, at least one of my regular chatters just unfollow and refollow me. It's downloaded. It's now installing. And that message means it's installed. How do you unfollow? If you're on PC, there should be on phone. Oh, I don't know. I've never interacted with Twitch on phone. I don't know. Maybe if you tap on the screen, there might be like a little heart icon. If you tap on that, it will give you the option to unfollow, and then you know, just tap on the heart icon again. Back into this. Published by Disco Elysium UK Limited. Disco Elysium is registered with trade because down to OU. Also, me just saying that without context seemed rude. Yeah, just randomly in the chat section. That scared the shit out of me, but thank you very much, Poppy. It does just no context whatsoever. It's like, how do I unfollow this person? Thank you very much, Poppy. Very much appreciated. Right. There's no load game. I'm doing this right from the very beginning. At least it's kept these settings. It saved the settings, but it hasn't saved my. Right, fine. Oh. There we go. So trying not to sleep as you woke up a lot last night. That's fair.
There is never an inordinate amount of time passes.
An awareness creeps up on
Explode. Do you really?
you wouldn't like.
Fear and apprehension. You should ask.
There's this giant. You can't even make infinite. Vying for resource. Yeah.
The sound outside.
Hey, what's being asked that he would like to do with them. This dude's got some really hairy forearms. I mean, mood. At the same time.
You hear a jingle. It says, this fan, or has it been consigned there? As you reach out to grab the tie. But what's this? Diffuse, radiating chest pain.
Okay, this is different.
Doom comes over you.
Grab your chest.
This is bad. Feels like sharp stones grinding in your chest and keeping you from moving.
Okay.
For quite a long time. Still ongoing. Now is a good time to start worrying. Finally, the pressure recedes. You find yourself covered in cold sweat and trying not to move, hoping it will keep you from dying.
I think I just had a mini heart attack. Pull the fan.
The blades come squeaking to a halt. It should be easier to reach the tie now. You swoop up and catch the tie. Snap. It's released from the blade. Warning, warning, the necktie. What you have in your hand, if it's your an ominous, foreboding feeling, a terrible mistake. Turn the lights up, your eyes burn with foot.
I know it's a bad idea to have done it, but I'm just, you know, trying to recreate what I did. Jesus Christ! Maury! You little shit! Well, how do I follow this? Cheeky little shit, Maury.
A mirror. Hot
That's a
water.
premium
Suddenly,
bottom
you
move.
realize you have no memory of the face that as you slip abort. You clearly have not. Yeah, there is. Where to even begin? Bet you are. It's not. It's swollen. Behold. You have no idea who this thing is. Too late.
Yeah, well, like,
You
I'm having to
clearly
rush
have
through
no
this,
memory.
unfortunately, because the game completely crashed and
Wait.
corrupted my hard
Is
drive.
that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression? Please stop. It's horrible. Oh my god. What does it even mean? What is the emotion?
Thank you for the hydration reminder, Poppy. Oh, yeah, that was pretty much my reaction as well.
There might have been 10 years ago. It's little like the rest of you. It comes from a bad place somewhere in the past.
Damn.
That's all you know for now.
Oh, failed on that, getting that again. Thank you for the hydration reminder, DJ. I've just realised I've actually at one point smashed the bathroom door down. Ah! It's my disco ass blazer. Yoink.
Hello, officer.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her. There's only one solution.
Because you're a police officer, sir. I'm not. You've been here for... I couldn't say. In truth, so far. Could it be because of... Don't be so hard.
A glib remark. Retreat is not a win.
Of course. Be careful, officer.
I try to go
We
outside
don't want
first,
the
step
police
downstairs.
around here.
It's a good plan.
She looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes.
Goodbye.
You know what I'm definitely going to do, though, before I try going outside? Save! Game saved. Crossing everything I can on my upper body. Please work, don't die. Hopefully it won't too much. Hopefully. Hey! See, the smell of the sea makes me dizzy. My other shoe! Gusts of briny wind washes over you.
There they both are. Two identical shoes, both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin, reunited on your feet.
So you're just looking at a painting. No, that was my face.
Like two baby crocodiles.
Wait, these do not look like normal cop shoes.
It's pretty clear a normal cop is not what you are.
See, you screenshot it, fucked it. Apparently, yeah. Maybe found the shoe by nightfall. Jesus.
Good, they're balanced. Comfort.
How they fit, yeah.
Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told.
Love it. Oh, I still have that investigation to ponder over either. Fuck! So both shoes. They may have lost some of their luster over the year, but these green crocodile leather shoes fit you perfectly. +1 composure, awesome watchtower heels. -1 Seville Fair, heels ridiculously high. Yeah, that's disco era. So yeah, no more screenshotting in loading screens. Can't put more points in skill. Drugs raise learning caps, but they're bad for your health. Weirdly enough, I never ever played Fallout whilst using drugs. The only drugs I ever used in Fallout were stim packs and super stim packs. Oh, an antidote. No screenshot, no screens. Yep. Apparently, that's too much on the game. So sometimes I forget. Sometimes I forget that as I'm walking around and doing stuff on games, I forget that that's there, so you can see all my button inputs. And then other times I'm keenly aware of it. Sarah, hello and welcome. You forget. Sometimes I forget.
You should totally sing karaoke.
Oh, I see.
Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast and oceanic soul.
Say not me.
Utterly. And it needs to be heard.
I forget what I forgot.
Through a PA system. By other people.
What should I sing with as it comes
You
to
have
it?
not yet stumbled on the right lamp.
So
No.
happy.
You have to find something tragic to sing for.
There we go. Okay, stop twisting your knob. It's not a knob, I'm not twisting it. Maury, thank you very much for the art stream challenge contribution. Brain. The four-legged Sarah was playing Houdini this morning. Got out of her playpen. Ha!
Hello, sweetie. You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
I shouldn't, but I'm gonna. Almost like a hamster.
The man is sleeping on the counter, rolled out. Oh, the
Yoink.
man does not mind.
You've just picked up some magnesium.
It'd be hard to bring around such a powerful top of Mori mount. She's not a top though. She's a power bottom. This feels right. You belong here. Okay. That's a thing I didn't get to do before. So now we ran into the territory of, you know, what I had while I'm not going to be skipping
Behind
past.
the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again.
License to make think that's. I have clip proof of you admitting you're a bottom though, Maury.
That was disdain in his eyes. Even now he's purposely ignoring you.
Yeah, just look at the stuffed bird.
A competent work of taxidermy. The white
Admitting.
and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it.
Maury the bottom. It's the true reveal. That's the true reveal and rebrand. Not Maury TG.bat. No, it's Maury the bottom.
Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall. This is the Great Skua. The seabird is the symbol for the discovery of the Insulindian Isola, the part of the world you are in right now.
Tuesdays with Maury.
Something
This
about it
Wednesdays.
makes you feel bitter.
Can I help you with that?
Look, your buddy is over there.
He looks at the doors where a man in a bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor.
Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
What do you mean, my buddy?
He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
Something tells me you don't like me.
Oh no, you're a hero. A real hero cop.
Could the massive property damage upstairs have anything to do with this?
You're being sarcastic.
Am I? Or did you ride in, take the body down, solve the murder, and not trash my hostel room?
I'm guessing I didn't do any of those things.
You're right, you didn't, and it's only taken you 3 days not to.
What have I been doing all that time? Have you seen me around?
No, I haven't seen you around. I'm not always here.
He looks down again and keeps plucking at the bird. Are you the bartender?
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
Understood.
Mm-hmm.
Leave. Fine then. A soft purr of electric juice comes from the kitchen. Someone is working. The door is bolted. A sign reads kitchen reserved for personnel until 1 p.m. Okay. Well, let's talk to this guy. Feels like Friday.
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. You.
Kim Kitsuragi.
As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. If an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, this man would hurl himself in death's way to save you. You are sure of this, but why?
I wanted to go to the weekend. So, let's shake his hand.
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
Can't type correctly. Nah,
You
can.
realize he's waiting for your name. This is your chance to come up with a really good name for yourself. Get creative. Conceptualize.
Invent a name for myself.
Concentration makes you squint your eyes. Your name should be deep gold and orange, like a forest fire looming on the horizon, but mixed with the stench of liquor rising from your breath. You're 2 steps closer to it, but there are still many to go.
I can't even remember my own sodding name. It is not yet time.
Okay then.
Processes the information, then disregards it.
It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
What he means is, he has been trying to meet up with you for 2 days, but you have been otherwise occupied.
Call yourself Robin Banks. Oh my good god. That's the best way to get rich. The 100-yard dash to the bathroom. Written by Willie Make It, illustrated by Betty Won't. I know far too many of those kind of jokes. Really do. You mean him? Not towards cafeteria manager. Yeah, I just talked to him.
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
I haven't.
Okay. We'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case.
I'm just gonna be straight up honest. I haven't not done any of this shit.
Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
That dialogue option! Look, man, you know, yeah. Or just completely. Dead body? No.
So, the body is still in the tree.
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
It's been hanging there for 7 days straight, Jesus Christ. No wonder the cafeteria manager's in pissy mood about it. If I married a guy with the surname Nader, I could be Sarah Nader and that's the thing. Oh my god. But I can't remember anything.
I can see you drank last night and the night before, and that you are still drunk now. But I have seen officers go through worse. Much worse.
I resemble that statement.
If you need something for your headache, there is a general store nearby. But as I said, the dead body should be our #1 concern.
Let's get going then.
Move on. After you, officer.
If you're about to embark on an investigation, shouldn't you have a badge?
To be fair, you need to be need to be drunk at Elysium. Yeah, probably. Wait, shouldn't I have a badge or something? Check my pockets.
You mean you don't have a badge?
I have my badge. I'm a policeman and I have my badge. It wasn't on me when I woke up.
Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I advise you to try to locate it as quickly as possible, but getting the body down should still take precedence.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by interacting with him.
Yay! We don't need no stinking badges.
The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Unimpressive beard.
Mr. Guard, right? You run this place.
Or a weird party member joining. Company's impressive beard.
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41.
He looks at you, realizing he still doesn't know your name. The Harbinger of Ruin. Malk has a question. I may has answer. State your question and I shall see if I can answer it, Maury. What is golden orange, like a forest fire, but yet smells like liqueur? Or liquor.
Are you kidding me?
When you watch me stream, is there a delay on game sounds versus video? Yes. When you do the retro games, there is. It's a fairly noticeable one. Because my VODs always seem to be. I think I've mentioned it to you a fair few times before. Well, a couple of times, you know, back when you were doing Chrono Trigger, I think was the first time I noticed it. And I'm fairly certain you looked into it and you couldn't find a reason why it was happening. So I assumed that we just decided, you know, it's a thing. It's now an official thing. No, man, help me out. What is gold orange and smells like liquor?
It's you. It's obviously you. You smell like liquor. And you're orange.
I thought there was a slobs issue. I have no idea what could be causing it, in all honesty. Especially seeing as if it's...
Everyone agrees it's your color scheme. We're on the right track with this name thing.
It's very weird, you know, that the delay seems to only be on the streams and the VODs, but to you it doesn't seem to be an issue. Oh, I see Slobs. Stream Labs OBS, because you went to Stream Elements OBS. Right. Actually, were you using stream elements for the multi-world? Because that one I think was actually fairly on point, sound delay wise. Liquor I barely know of. Oh my god, Sarah. Oh my god.
Is this what you get when you call the police now? We've been waiting for a week here.
Yes. Ah, it might be that stream elements has resulted in a fix for it. Graham has done an unintentional fix. I mean, come tomorrow when you stream. If you do another retro thing, I'll be extra vigilant for it.
Sir, I understand your concern, but we are here to do a job, and for us to do it, I need you to stay calm.
Yes, of course.
Takes a step back. Good. Now he's now out of punching range.
For a moment, the cafeteria manager fidgets under the lieutenant's gaze. Then he gives in.
I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene, but it also took you a while to call us. It was you who placed the call, correct?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Goes behind a pile of coasters, finds the paper and hands it to the lieutenant.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective.
He probably means this is where you step in and ask your questions.
Who, me? Right then, questions. I got this.
His face expresses profound doubt in your having this.
Where exactly is the body?
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there.
And how do we get there then?
That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
Does he want you to feel guilty of making that hole? It's implied in his voice.
Why did Sylvie go away?
She went away because none of your business.
Have they not been telling you you're a cop?
Am I not a cop? Everything's my business.
Okay, you got me. She went away because of the dead body out back.
I got experience.
Because I asked for her number. That's why Sylvie went away. I hope you appreciate that.
Oh, she went away because you creeped on her. Why am I not surprised? You and your unimpressive beard.
Thank you.
You know what? That's going to be the title of the stream VOD now. Unimpressive beard scares key witness. There you go. Lieutenant says he opens his little notebook at the cover. The number is safely tucked away in a small pocket. Didn't go well.
I asked an employee out. She didn't want to come, but felt obliged to. It was a bad idea. Now, what is so goddamn fascinating about that for you? It's got nothing to do with the lynching.
Everything has something to do with everything.
Good for you. Was there something else? I'd like to get back to what I was doing.
Who killed him?
I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job.
Did you kill him?
What are you, crazy? Of course I didn't kill him.
That's all.
Let's go.
I got XP for that as well.
So fast. You owe me 130 real.
No one is saying the multi-pattern necktie you found tied to the ceiling fan can talk. No one. It must be merely imagination. But
Let's bail! Time to push the eject button! Sounds like a responsibility! You don't like those!
I love the voice of my necktie! I love my necktie. Savoir faire tries to live way unnoticed. I just low. It's a red check and it cannot be retried. What's real?
Oh, excuse me. You owe me 130 real.
He pronounces the R with a mock aristocratic accent.
The IIR, or Inter-Isolary Real, is the global reserve currency. Whatever part of the world you're in right now, it's safe to assume he means you owe him some money.
Oh, I understand. You mean I owe you money?
Wow, you're a genius. Yes, that's right, money. You owe this establishment 130 real.
He points to the red ledger on the counter.
Who does that clown think he is? Arrest him!
You actually can't get anyone under arrest! But what exactly is money? Did I just hear my Thai speak to me twice?
No one is saying that! No one is saying that Ty can talk! That would be ludicrous! It's just that you should arrest him! It would be wiser! He wants to take your money!
Wow! Great advice, I'm considering it.
The lieutenant looks at you tugging on your garish tie. He puts his hand on your shoulder.
If you don't have the money, it's okay. None of us are in this for the wages.
Fucking Thai, I know, right?
That's Cop 4. I haven't offered to pay because I don't have any money either.
Well, what do I this place for? What exactly? I'm going to say, what exactly is money?
What are you, a philosopher?
No, I'm just getting my bearings.
Money is what grown-up people use to pay for things. Things like this hostel room, or 8 bottles of potent blend, and 9 packs of Royal Extra. We use it for everything, really.
Proceed, but don't show him the coins. They're yours. Art lesson, Baroque. This is one where you have no money. Oh my god. Interesting. Where do I get it from?
Are you serious? From your work? I don't know. You can take bribes, I guess. I'm sorry. I don't think cops can take bribes.
Some do take recompense, but only to survive.
Proceed to show him the coins you found. Is this money?
Yes, it is.
That's 10 plus 10 plus 20 equals 40. I'm now down to 90, right? That's not 40 reals, that's 0.4 reals. I know it is, but I've got to do it. It's so fucking funny.
No, you see, that's 40 cents. Cents are a form of currency 100 times smaller than the real. I'm not even going to take this. Come back when you have 130 real.
Okay.
The cafeteria manager stands silently, looking at the coppers on the counter before him. Isn't it evil? The order of magnitude between what is asked of a person and what they have.
Keep to yourself and pick up the coins.
There's a shuffle of nylon as Lieutenant Kitsuragi looks for something in the pockets of his orange bomber.
What happens now?
I'm sorry, but he has to pay. I can't let him stay here any longer if he doesn't. If he doesn't have the money by tonight, then...
He shrugs.
Officer, maybe you are better off working this from home for now. You live in Jamrock, right? It's not that far away.
I don't remember where my home is. This is the funniest criticism Catalan's ever, I know, right?
Officer, You really need to take this up with your station. I have a shortwave radio in my car. Call them, ask for assistance. We have to get this investigation started now.
Good luck.
Oh, that's what that sound was I heard in the thing.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it.
I really don't remember.
But you've been
Retro
at
Gamer,
the
hello and
Disco
welcome.
Cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before?
Best
You
game
had
first
to
time
be
bought today.
somewhere.
Nice. This is my first time as well. Bought it a little while ago, but yeah, it's my first time. Character is absolutely useless. I think that's the point. I don't know. Near south, maybe? Can't fight those arguments.
You don't really know, do you?
I have only a vague blackened image. I think it does read between the lines successfully. Hey, that's a way
A
to do
vague
something.
blackened image doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
So don't care. Fuck everything, hobo cop. That magnificent word just there, hobo cop. Go trace the way back somehow to an exact street, the exact number on a building.
You can try. Run some addresses in your head when you get the time. Maybe a street or an apartment will appear.
Haha! I've gained a thing to think about. Internalize the way home. Temporary research bonus +1 encyclopedia. Factual memory in returns. Research time 6 hours 5 minutes. Let's rewind. Let's trace your drunken steps back home. Jump across the raised channel bridge southwest of here. Fall over. Get up. Get off the asphalt in 20 minutes. Shuffle your feet through courtyards. Scaring little children. Go onto the great raised motor track, the 881, until you reach Leathermine Emerald in the North Jamrock. Streets are frozen this time of year, caked with ice. Walk down Main to Perdition. There's a side alley down there and your footprints in the mud. Internalize. You got joy to found from me, sweaty person, which made my guy high. Ha! Love it. Okay, let's go and investigate this place. So he said, out here, turn right, and then go through the massive hole in the fence. That's the hole. Smells like spoiled meat and curdled dairy. A human being decomposes. Oh! Yeah, I'll do it. Yeah, tell on hold music is messing up your memory. Yeah, that'll definitely do it. How could it stop? Kids rickety, ladders rickety, but still climbable. Ladders for kids, wouldn't hold the weight of a grown man. Someone's trying to grow herbs in this greenhouse. Herbs. Couple of accidents did necktie. Ah.
Kuno's got this.
The boy throwing rocks at the dead body can't be older than 12. Oh my god.
If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, then this is it. He's almost exquisite in his ugliness, like a gremlin.
Found your brother, Maury.
Oh yeah, not a gumpy, Kuno.
Guess one of the does don't like to say his name by name. Who knows? It's an independent studio from the looks of it, so it's probably done a lot of it in-house. Hey kid, a word. Police business.
Right in the dick, Kuno. Get him right in the dick.
Children don't want you. I'll take him and never had a for lunch.
Shove it in the dick.
Nicely done with the censoring game. Nicely done.
The boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like two black holes and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break free from the empire of his body.
Stop using slurs at my crime scene. That's not how we do it.
Can't talk, pig. Shit's coming up strong. Throwing rocks.
Shit coming up strong. That sounds good. Joyous. You should hang out with this kid and see what that juicy shit is all about.
Oh God, no. Never mind.
Kuno, ride the lightning, Kuno!
He's high.
Kuno's riding at sea.
He wipes sweat from his brow and says on the rock flying.
The rake, Kuno! You should throw the rake at him, Kuno!
The fuck does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
Look, I have questions for you.
Alright.
Brother needs to calm down.
The Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got.
Irregular speech patterns. Overconfidence. Could this kid be on drugs? This warrants further investigation into this. Kuno.
About the crime scene. You kids often play in this yard?
Right, pig. This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. What do you want with it?
Ladder, ever climb it?
Look at that fucking shit. You're trying to get Kuno killed.
So you would say the ladder is unclimbable?
Fuck does Kuno know? Kuno's not a fucking acrobat.
The lieutenant takes a quick note in his notebook.
It's a trap, Kuno! Don't climb it, Kuno!
What's in the greenhouse over there?
Dunno. Kipta's gardener used to work there.
Kipt is a pejorative term used to describe people of South Seminese or Areopagite descent. It used to be a common first name among the Areopagites of Ilmara. Not so much.
Okay, go ahead. I'll do that with the investigation. No problem at all, Sarah. Thanks for coming as long as you did, and see you later. Hold on, the gardener used to work there.
Yeah, that's what Kuno said. She couldn't handle the heat, so she took off. Kuno can take it. Shit's nothing to Kuno.
You mean that young woman by whirling in rags? That gardener?
Look, Kuno doesn't explain shit. Kuno just says shit.
You'll see now nods in agreement and stuff. Oh my good God.
Yeah, her. What was she doing in the greenhouse in March anyway? What kind of gardening is done in March?
I should ask her about that.
Yes, it seems suspicious. You don't like things being like that. Suspicious.
I have questions later. For now, let's talk about something else.
Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
The body, what do you know about it?
Shitload, pig. What's your question?
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno!
Kim, help me out here. What do we want to know?
If I were to want to waste my time, which I do not, I would ask them who he is, how he got there, and the usual.
The usual being, have you seen anything out of the ordinary? Or have you seen anything suspicious?
Do you know who he was?
Kuno's fuck imp. Kuno uses the fuck imp for target practice.
He's trying to hide the fact that he doesn't know.
I meant who he was before he died.
Kuno knows what you meant. Kuno's not a snitch. That's all. Trying to make Kuno sing into the popo phone.
Do you know how it got up there?
Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down.
So you didn't see it happening?
You heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno wasn't in Revachol. Kuno wasn't regional.
Okay, where'd you go then?
I don't know. Some fucking
Look, so I'm trying to come up with something.
Mesk or I don't know. Some other place. Night City. Kuno was in fucking Night City.
There is no Night City anywhere. That sounds like the name of a city in some pulp science fiction novel.
That's a fictional city name. Night City doesn't
Why
exist.
you gotta be riding Kuno's ass? You haven't been where Kuno's been. You haven't been in Kuno's head.
I don't want to be.
You wanna know where Kuno was? You wanna know what Kuno's been fucking up to?
Don't tell him that, Kuno! It's lame!
It's not fucking lame. Kuno's building Kuno's city. Night City. Rage City. The City of Rage. That's it. And it's not lame.
Kuno was busy playing Cyberpunk 2077. Yeah.
Lame! That's the name of Kuno City, bitch! Get the fuck off Kuno's back! This shit ain't about that!
What the fuck?
It's impossible to deduce what it is about, at least for the moment. If it's important, it'll come up later. Focus on the case.
Have you seen anyone suspicious around?
Just a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt. That seems pretty fucking suspicious to Kuno.
This kid's wild.
Yeah, you tell the faggoty, Kuno.
What?
Looks like you're a fagari now, whatever that means. The suspicious question doesn't really work in antagonistic situations.
More on this later. Right now, let's talk about something else.
You're testing Kuno's patience here.
What are you going to do? Try and punch me?
Get lost.
Okay, I'm off.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in rags. There's something in there, not necessarily connected to the case, but still.
Why am I looking at you, trash container? You're just a trash container.
The body is downwind from here. Maybe you prefer the smell of garbage to the smell of death.
Lieutenant, what do you think could be in here?
Trash, food waste from the cafeteria. They lock these containers to keep the derelicts from flocking in. Could be evidence too.
Yes, feel there's something in there.
What do you mean, feel?
It's just a hunch. Maybe someone threw something in there.
Mm-hmm.
How do we get the lock open?
We could try using a pry bar. There's one in my motor carriage,
Or, Lieutenant?
or we could ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has one.
He might also have information. This is better than the pry bar idea.
Yeah, but it's less fun. The letter R wears a crown. On the ribbon below, a light above descending.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth. You seem to be holding your breath.
Look down.
A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in even through your clenched nostrils.
Endurance legendary. God, what is that? Why is it so bad?
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
He's about to blow. Cock's gonna blow, Kuno.
Let's try it. Let go of your nose without throwing up. Kinky.
The smell is repulsive. It pushes in from your mouth, more instant and more familiar than anything you expected, more fever than odor. It fills your mind, flushing you from within.
Where's the battle? Try to walk away. Oh God, don't look. Oh, that was... That was gruesome.
Too late. It's impossible to keep in. Your body curls and pushes it out, burst by burst,
Thanks, game.
until a pool of vomit lies under your feet, and your throat stings from the stomach acid.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Happens to everyone. Keep it.
Aww. Hands me his white handkerchief. Thanks.
The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head.
Okay, where do we get ammonia from?
There is Fritz nearby, east of the hostel. They usually have a small apothecary. If they don't,
He points to the greenhouse.
there's a greenhouse here, and a gardener with a wheelbarrow on the corner of the Whirling in Rags. If she works here, she might have something for the smell.
Can be Best Buy. Yes.
Pretty clever.
Acquiring ammonia will provide a modifier to the white check. Modifiers make checks easier, and allow you to retry them.
Okay. Redo though. Turn away. Leave. Ah, I think I've seen a clue.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here.
Oh god, my coccyx has really been hurting lately. Visual calculus, medium, get an exact count. This is what I took my my signature skill in.
What do you think you are? A super detective? You're hungover. These are just dents in the mud. No pattern emerges for the time being.
That's my signature Sherlock skill, and I failed on it. What the feck? What kind of
Heavy
boots?
workers' boots with reinforced toes and hobnails all over the yard. Isn't this something an industrial worker would wear?
Lieutenant, workers' boots tracks.
Noted.
Okay, fine. Fine. Just noted. I got some magnesium. Oh, it's a morale thing. Switch mechanism has been oxidizing for some years. It's fucking rusty.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite.
Why am I looking at this pile of the roofing material?
Because it's nice and orderly. Well-laid pallets, easy on the eyes. Rhythmic pattern calms your mind. Mammals like this stuff. No, there's more to this. You get this strange feeling.
What feeling?
Hard to say. It's gone now. Feelings pass, you see. Especially the small ones.
What is this?
It's nothing. Someone just left some roofing material slanted against an old shack.
Door behind it, I know there is. Heap of snow melts in the wheelbarrow. The street sign reads, "Fuck the police." Pigs go home, the street name is illegible.
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with?
I have some questions for you.
Of course. What can I help you with?
Tell me, what exactly have you been doing in your greenhouse in March?
Well, this might be the last snow we get. At least I hope so. Snow has nutrients in it. Helps everything green up in the spring. At least that's what my grandma always told me.
Yes, think about the cute grandma, not the weird snow.
Squint your eyes and look at her intently.
All you can see is the fact that her skin is a different color from yours. That's literally all. You're gonna have to run with that.
Why am I failing on my signature skill? God damn it!
What does that mean?
Nothing.
We should proceed with our business in Martinez.
My partner told me you may have ammonia. Can I have some?
Sure. I'm done with it. Go easy on that stuff. It gave me a terrible headache.
Have to run.
Of course. I won't hold you back.
Her gloves. You get the feeling that you need them. You have a dead body to deal with after all.
One more thing. Can I borrow your gloves?
Sure. Keep them. I have another pair.
Thank you. Okay. Thick latex gardening gloves in classic canary yellow. Maybe you should retire, take up gardening as a hobby. It's worth a thought. Ampule of ammonia. You guys use these used to treat fainting spells. Okay, so I'm gonna have to. Oh, I see. That's a lot of stuff there. Guessing this is...
Before you stands a motor carriage. The
Yeah, this
bodywork
is
covered
Kim's
in blue
thing.
and white livery, bearing
I need to
the
pop you in
number
DJ for hydration reminders.
57. Vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle. It hasn't had time to cool off yet. This must be the infernal machine that tore you from oblivion. The Caprice Kinema motor carriage.
Open the door.
In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Pick up the radio.
The frequency tableau lights up, and the green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then you hear something. The soft purr of electrical kittens, radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st precinct here. I'm putting him on.
Hi Alice, this is the officer from the 41st Precinct speaking. Nice to meet you.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Can you get me to the 41st Precinct? I have something I need to report.
Just a second, officer.
She puts me on hold. Static crackling soft like a bonfire. After a while, I hear an old man greet you from the radio. His rattly voice is oddly familiar.
10-2, 10-5. This is 41st. Come in. Over.
So I'm just trying to de-stress my cat. No problem at all. Kipper, you're the true murderer here. We all know this. Now get the fuck to jail. Yeet!
A scrawny old man sits in a dusty cubicle, smoking, with a large white rectangle sewn on his vest. In front of him is a box-shaped apparatus with an array of wires and antennas. The radio switchboard. The man uses relay code. You got this. You're a cop, and cops know relay code.
10-4, Station 41. I've got urgent business, over.
10-4. 10-5. What's your status? Over.
Just reporting in, over.
10-18. State your message, sir.
I need to report my badge missing.
10-9. Over.
My badge, I can't find anywhere. Basically, it's gone.
10-4. Message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to 10-22 the captain. Over.
Is it him? What does he want?
Says he lost his badge and needs to report it.
He what? He lost his badge?
Say nothing.
Who lost his badge?
Oh my god!
Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think? It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective who would not lose his badge. Defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
Ha ha! Officer has lost his badge, ha ha! Like I'm the first cop to ever misplace his badge.
He says this has probably happened to other policemen before him and laughs sarcastically.
Oh goddamn it! Is he fucking kidding? The whole station's gonna be dicked for this.
Satellite Officer Vikmar is wondering if you might be joking and adds that this tarnishes the reputation of the entire station. Over.
Mullen dicked us.
Can't we just move on? I want to get it reported and be done with it.
10-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over.
Fuck me! Mac, come here! You've got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge.
Jesus.
What's going on?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Super cop here lost his badge.
Scar, hello and welcome.
He lost his what now? His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
You know this now, I have other things to discuss.
10-9, come again. I didn't get that. Over.
New heights even for Captain Sober. Ask him. Ask him if he's lost his gun too.
The room roars with laughter.
Sergeant Orson wants to know if you lost your gun too. Over.
Check your pockets. Check your... Holy fuck. You don't know where it is, do you?
I don't have my gun!
No. It's gone. It's not fucking on you.
Don't sweat it, Bratan. You don't need a gun to have fun. We can still have fun. It's not all over.
I love my fucking necktie, I really do.
10-9, coming officer. Did you get my question? We were wondering about your gun. Over.
Convince them I didn't lose my gun.
Lying over the phone? It's
I
easy.
did it!
Just say it like it's the truth. And then it becomes it.
No, of course I didn't lose my gun.
He says he didn't.
Thank God for that. That would have been a nightmare. I don't even want to imagine the poor prick who has to relay that kind of news to the captain. Losing his badge is bad enough. Tell him to find it, and fast. We can't have some gangbanger running around with it.
We're all glad to hear you've not lost your gun, officer. You need further assistance? Over.
I'm in dire need of financial assistance.
10-4, I hear you. I don't have the authority to grant your request, but...
What does he want now?
He's asking for money.
Is he fucking kidding?
I don't think he is.
Don't give that asshole anything. He's just gonna drink it all.
Right. That's a negative on the additional funds, sir. Over.
Please, I'm begging you here. I don't even have a place to sleep tonight.
He says he's in trouble. Doesn't have a place to sleep.
Well, I guess he'd better crack the case before sundown then.
Vigmar said...
Enough, officer. This begging is below your dignity.
Okay, I heard you. No funds.
Anything else, sir? Over.
This might sound odd, but there's personal details I'd like to discuss.
Okay, 10-4, sir. I hear you. Relay your question. Over.
Wait. Before you say anything stupid, think it through.
I need information, not fear.
Be smart about this. Ask if he's there alone.
Well, we know he's not.
10-4, sir. I'm not hearing your question.
Hold on, are you alone in the room? I need some confidential information about myself.
That's a negative, sir. I got 10-12 visitors present here. Over.
Let's wrap this up.
Understood, sir. Over.
10-10 over.
Roger that. 10-10. Over and out.
18 kilometers to the south, in the 41st Precinct's relay booth, a small crowd has gathered around Communication Officer Jules Oldboy Pidier, around a dozen cops. The small room is filled with cigarette smoke, abuzz with laughter, when Officer Judith Minot enters. Her left arm is in bandages, and her hair trimmed short.
What is going on here? Did something happen?
She asks out. Jean turns to her and says,
What happened is my partner made contact, and it's not good. He's lost his badge. He seemed confused, delirious even.
He stops to reflect.
Mac, the torso Torson, is finger-fucking his fist, laughing hoarsely and apparently telling some dirty story to his partner, Chester McLean, near the entrance.
Yeah, Mullen was fucked alright. Sounded fucking drunk to me.
Yeah, Mac's right. This was some gnarly shit there. I mean, before he started begging for money, it was...
Enough!
Question
None of this is
down.
funny. It's fucking sad. That's what it is. He's a cop. He's one of us, goddamn this.
We must help him.
Mina looks down at her neatly polished black shoes. There's a quiet firmness in her voice when she speaks.
Yeah? How do you fucking plan to do that, huh? Get him off the drink? Go jogging with him in the morning and get him on carrot juice? He's a lost man.
I just know we can't give up on him when he's at his weakest. He wouldn't.
The crowd in the room inside fidgeting uncomfortably. Someone's trying to slip out unnoticed.
Mac, man the door.
He gestures
You
towards
know
the
what he
spot the
told
doorway.
me? I don't want to get better. I want to get worse. Those were his words.
He sighs heavily and turns to address the room.
This shit does not leave this room. Not a word of this to the captain. Or anyone else. We'll give him a couple of days to put his shit together.
I guess I can hold up the report for a few days.
Old boy lights another cigarette.
Good. Okay, everybody. Nothing but a prank call here. We all got our laughs. Now get back to work.
Far north, on the other side of the motorway, the officer quietly hunches with his hand in the motor carriage.
Pull out toolbox.
A metallic drawer slides out from under the seat and clicks into place. The tools
I don't want the crowbar. I don't want the crowbar though. I want to talk
organized.
to the manager about getting the key.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools, like some men are.
He's clearly a little protective of his tools. But what can you do? Work is work.
Take the hand crank flashlight.
It's robust, weatherproof, and well made. Police issue, blue. Lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss.
Push it back in.
Pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. Preheater gauge casts a warm glow on the steering levers and the radio on its hook.
Close the door. Okay, well that's done at least. Just need sleep, no turn. No problem at all, Mock. Thanks for coming as long as you did, and I'll see you later. What? Close to the winter. Go to site. Gonna grab a car? No problem at all, Zorian. You go for it.
Can I help you?
It's a trash container out there, back yours. Oh, it was. You won't just went in there. Oh.
Mine? No, it belongs to the Whirling in Rags.
Thank you for clearing that up. Why do you keep the container locked?
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out. That's why. And the neighbors too. They put their trash there and they don't pay for the garbage company.
I thought as much. And are you the only party with access to the trash container?
Well, yes. Us and the garbage disposal company.
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you.
I wonder what this feeling is.
Prod at him and find out.
Doesn't it seem callous to you, guarding even your leftovers from the poor?
Callous? What are you? Kras Mazov? Almost all establishments in Revachol keep their trash locked. The Whirling in Rags is not special in that regard.
Krasmazov, nom de guerre, was an economist and a historical materialist. He was a leading figure on the Grab side of the Centennial Revolution, where he headed the 9-day government. Mazov is considered the father of scientific communism, Mazovian thought, or Mazovianism.
Yum yum, tell me more.
He killed himself.
I'm no Krasmazov.
No one was implying you were, officer. Where were we?
We need those keys.
What do you need them for?
It concerns the case. Please cooperate.
Nice! Nicely done, Kim.
Bring them back once you're done, please.
Goodbye. Fuckhead. I'll say I'm absolutely loving this game. Now it's deciding, to not break when I try to play it. I'm absolutely loving this. Tell me more. He killed himself. Ah. Should have responded with maybe I am Krasmazov. Oh, it's now raining. What's that? Ruderstand gesehen 8B.
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center.
That's a lot. Let's just leave. It's nice. Yeah, everything about this game is really nice so far. Apart from the loading time the first time I tried to go outside and, well, yeah. The crash. So just Germany, hello and welcome. Let me do it. Let me do this. There we are. It's the logo of the municipality. Very cool. Bring it back from me. That's the game. It is. It's absolutely lovely.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, "Whirling in rags."
Over the padlock with the key.
With a well-oiled crack, the lock pops open. It should now be possible to simply raise the lid. Don't. Maybe you shouldn't.
Didn't I just have a premonition that there's something in there?
There is, but you won't like it. Sweat forms on your brow. Your hand is still on the lid.
Open the lid.
The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
Oof.
We're just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
Pick up the rags.
Among the threadbare kitchen towels, something catches your eye. A pair of denim trousers.
Grab them.
As the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from the garbage, a rank corpse smell fills the air.
The victim's clothes? Cadaverine odor is faint. If these belong to the deceased, they were removed when he was still in the early stages of decay. Drop them in here, officer.
The lieutenant produces a black plastic bag marked evidence from his pocket. That's a massive bag then.
Guitar marked blue jeans. Pockets empty or empty. He wore them with a belt, too. A white belt. The loops appear stretched, but
listen to the container.
The belt is missing. That's it. Do you see anything else in there?
This game seems cool. It really is.
Something slimy catches your eye.
Nope. Reach for it.
A drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored, appears from the food waste, dripping with pus.
I should have put the gloves on first.
This is a military-type overgarment. No label or serial number. This is the kind of rib-knit shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario. Anything more?
The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste. A yellow old mug that catches your eye. But other than that...
Thrown out towel, a mug, and that's all.
Alright. We should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard. Or that one. I'd advise against confronting that force.
You think someone from the Welling might have been involved, maybe?
Not really. All we know is the victim's clothes
Malchus is a stinky dragoo digging around in the dump with no gloves for the maximum garbo contact.
key.
Oh, you think that's bad?
Small loose
You think that's bad? I'm going to go into my inventory after this conversation and show you just how bad it is, Maury. Okay.
The lieutenant nods, then looks back into the trash container.
Look under the boxes of
You
cartons.
see milk and egg rest with one broken egg in it. Some pasta wrapper. Picking up the soggy packages somehow feels familiar. A box falls into pieces in your hands. Batiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below. And turbo noodles. Nothing of note, however.
Search the food waste.
It's just organic waste. Cold and slimy on your hands. Apple and potato peels, mostly. Unidentified sludge. And the occasional chicken bone thrown in for good measure. But hey.
It's a gremlin feast.
Nothing. It's nothing. Nothing more to see here. What's this?
What?
A blue piece of plastic sticks out from the apple peels. It's shiny. Looks
Shiny.
like the corner of something.
Pick it out.
Something larger. A clipboard. A blue plastic clipboard with moist papers hanging from it. They look badly damaged, but you can still make out forms and notes. Written in a
Hey, don't eat garbage, just garbage food. Same?
Officer, is that your paperwork?
I don't know what this is.
It is. Look, the plastic has the RCM street grid on it. You've even got an autopsy form in there.
A miserable looking silver paper sticks to the board.
If you don't mind me asking, how did this get in the trash?
It has a foreboding quality to it. Maybe I needed to lose it for the great bloodletting to begin. What the fuck is this? Right, I'm good at cooking food. TG.bat over here. To be fair, everything that I've heard, Maury is a very good cook. Someone from the Welling route throws in the trash? I don't know, I'm boring.
Boring. Try dangerous. You should do a thorough inventory of that.
I am.
Be sure some has not fallen into the hands of the RCM's enemies.
And you marinate things in
Organized
toilet
crime,
water,
or worse.
as we know.
Official notes sometimes contain informants' names.
Just because
even
you
as a
don't drink
cover.
it anymore doesn't mean you've never marinated in it. Okay, I'll do that.
It would also not hurt to start taking notes on the case. Now, tell me what your eagle eyes see. Or are we finished?
Some items, such as the ledger you found, are interactable. Go to your inventory and select the Interact tab to read your paperwork.
The mug, I'm getting that mug too. Poop in your ear. The mug, get that mug too.
You pick out a broken mug with an oddly racist depiction of the yellow man frolicking in saffron.
An antique?
Only in its social sensibility.
Take the mug.
You've acquired an interactable item. Investigate this item further by going to the Interact tab in your inventory.
The container sounds a muffled gong.
God, even the sound designer's as good.
That's one thing off the list. I think we got it all.
Leave. Right. So, Mori. Paying attention? Shirt. This white satin shirt used to be fancy. It used to be really catch light. Now it smells like someone took a piss in the armpits. Got stinky. And now, these golden brown trousers are flare cut. Normal bell bottoms trousers would be boot cut, but these are far from normal. They're someone's piss soaked, cum stained party pants. Made big London last Christmas. Nice! Tell that wasn't me. Sounds like a gremlin trick. Sounds very much like a gremlin trick. Now I've got the gloves on! That's my flashlight. Damaged treasure. Oh my god, it's got the rubbish on it as well. So maybe keep keeping notes on the case. It's broken eared mug. Someone made its way to the Welling Rice dumpster. It depicts a person of some siren descent frolicking in the field of saffron flowers, buck-toothed and grinning feeble-mindedly. It seems to be a cheap knockoff of some colonial era antique.
It's just a racist mug. What's there to read here? Not much.
There's quite a lot to read into here, actually. Look at all that content.
Oh boy, here we go. What are you going to say about a broken, tossed-away mug that you dug out of the garbage?
It's marked as an example of prejudice. I'm going to use an example of what not to do.
But it was in the trash. Why not just call it out when you see it? Or do some volunteering work. Just finish your case, detective.
So interact with my ledger then.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A pitiful cabbage of white and yellow papers hanging from plastic board, barely held together by a metal clip. This sad display is made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner.
Ho ho ho! Anything else?
There's a piece of toilet paper, or is it cleaning tissue? No, it's toilet paper, desperately sticking to the back of the blue plastic clipboard. It's a metaphor for you. Below the pathetics, terror. Do not look into its blue heart.
Oh my god. Chris, could you apologize? It's pretty well written. It really is. Smell the ledger. Just.
The acidic stench of rotting food is rubbed off on the cellulose. It now forms the base of the experience. This base surrounded by a faint air of spoiled meat, the stuff of death itself, and then sprinkled liberally with the citrus zest of toilet cleaner.
Jesus, it's so vivid. Is it just? This is all I can wear at the moment. Yeah, plus the gloves. I'm pretty sure at some point later on I'll be able to equip other clothes, but this is all I have now. Inspect the toilet paper.
It's just toilet paper sticking to the back of the plastic clipboard. You can take it off if you want.
Leave it there, it's cool. Let's take it off.
Still wet, the toilet paper peels off the plastic easily. All you have to do is shake it off with your finger and voila, the ledger now looks marginally better.
Oh my god. Inspect clip.
An aluminium block runs the width of the board, biting down on the paperwork. Its crocodile teeth are the only thing keeping the papers together. A regular pencil, the tip worn down to nothing, has been attached to the clip.
Never go up the tie. No, the tie stays. The tie stays for its wonderful commentary. Run your finger across the aluminium.
The surface is interrupted by a silvery sticker. It's rectangular, sparkling with iridescence. You don't know how you didn't notice it before.
Hey, Lieutenant, what's this?
What? That thing. It's a halogen watermark. We use it for adding information to RCM property.
Interesting. What kind of information?
It depends. Aside from an anti-counterfeiting stamp, mine has my station number and address. The
Hey, the
information
J5
varies
reminder.
by date of issue.
Maybe yours will have how many cases you've solved.
0.
How many years you've been on the force, he's thinking. It'll have that.
How can I read it?
Any capable light with the right wavelength.
Scar, thank you very much for the gifted sub. Very appreciative of you. Very, very generous. And welcome to the clutch again, Maury. Enjoy your emotes. There's actually a new emote now. I replaced one of the ones I had previously with a party dragon. Like, for example,
all RCM vehicles have headlights designed to reveal halogen watermarks. Mine too.
Aha!
This means you can read the watermarks if you just turn the lights on.
Thanks. That's all, thank you.
Okay.
While a bunch of sodden papers sag from the clipboard in your hand, it's a sorry sight.
Who turns to go? Yep, there's the party dragon. Browse the white papers.
They're not exactly white. They're yellowed in patches by sunlight and alcohol, and covered in dense blue handwriting. Ink escapes into watercolor patterns, reaching its tendrils across entire pages. The paper itself is checkered, with faint red lines, forming short paragraphs. Once in a while, there's a red stamp that exclaims, "Case files, commit to paper." The case files themselves are plenty. You count more than 100 sodden, crumpled up, earmarked pages falling apart in your hands. They appear to be sufficiently organized and extremely dense, if mostly illegible.
What's in there? What are they about?
Work, strife, poverty, the Jamrock Quarter. These are handwritten logs of investigations dating back to January 51, this year. The exact number is hard to estimate, due to missing pages and an odd naming convention. But there are at least 20, maybe 30 cases, undertaken, not completed, mind you. It's the middle of March. You have attempted 2 cases a week on average.
There's a mention of a naming convention here.
Yes, it appears you employ a, shall we say, robust yet literary system. Each investigation has its case number written on the margins, yet, still more tellingly, most are accompanied by a name. A title, one might say even. One that draws inspiration from snoop fiction and vespertine cop show staples.
Oh mine, they're written in capital letters too.
Yes, all caps. One is called The Next World Mural. Another, The Square Bullet Hole Murders. Another yet, The Unsolvable Case.
More?
Others appear more light-hearted. The guys on a couch in an unexpected location, and the murder at the hookah parlor. Even the rare article-free collapsing tenement. Murder features prominently throughout.
Ah, I'm a homicide detective.
It's going to take an effort to piece these case files together, but it can be done. Once you're done inspecting them up close.
I'm done inspecting them.
You don't exactly close them, so much as distance yourself from the smelly papers. They're a little further from your nose now.
Browse the yellow papers.
In the back, you see thin, translucent copy of paper. Some neon yellow, some bright red, all covered in boxes, like marching armies. These look like official forms, waiting to be filled out.
Waiting to be.
Then rip them from the binder and hand them out, according to type of form.
Oh, tickets.
3.
What type of forms
The
these?
topmost are misconduct fines, the middle ones are station calls, and the bottommost are field autopsy forms. Each is easy enough to make sense of. You don't have to be an intellectual giant to do police work.
Misconduct fine.
A monetary penalization ranging from 20 to 250 real. Severe cases allow for 1,000 real, but that requires special paperwork. The details of issuing these fines are spread out over the rest of the fields, but they appear pleasantly vague.
Oh. I can fine people for doing what I think is shitty. Ah!
These are quite sinister in turn. They give a date and time for the person to appear at the specified precinct police station. Below the call are the criminal charges you risk by not appearing.
Essentially, nearly an arrest.
A dozen pages of thin copy paper, bright red in color. You see the parameters of a deceased human form, waiting to be filled in. Age, sex, condition of internal organs.
Enough of those?
Yes, all that remains now is to fill those forms and hand them to people. Fines for wrongdoers, interview requests for bad guys, and field autopsies to dead guys.
Okay.
The rest of the stinking cellulose is much worse for wear. Being sandwiched between the board and the rest of the paperwork must have spared the fragile copier paper.
Look at the clipboard.
It's made of dark blue plastic, hard enough to beat someone to submission with. The edges are rounded, however. The U4 size board feels thick and heavy in your hand. Light shimmers on its wet surface. On the back you see the embossed letters, RCM.
What did you say the colour was?
Blue. The blue heart. Don't look into it.
Shake the ledger.
Something rattles inside, ever so lightly. Is there a hidden compartment? Permeables. It's not hidden per se. The compartment is made for permeable materials that would get damaged if something happened to it.
Peek inside.
The plastic shimmers like lapis lazuli, but it is not see-through. You cannot see to its center.
How would I open it?
With your hands, U4-sized pages hang from the clip screwed to the top of the board.
Ooh. Open the compartment in the clipboard.
Is not what you end up doing. You squeeze the plastic to slide it open, but nothing happens. Then you bend it some, then crack it. The goddamn thing is stuck.
Bollocks.
The ledger quivers in your hand. As it shakes, the pages rustle. This pathetic mess suddenly afraid of you for some reason.
Can I read the case files now?
It's proving to be harder than expected. You just don't have the intellectual rigor to patch the quilt back together. Try again later.
It's possible, yes. Easy, no. You need to come up with some small archaeological system for the remnants of your past work. At the moment, all this is 4 parts in your hand. Some dates and numeric title system is all you have. Pull that drawer away. Okay, that's a thing. Wait a 2 seconds. No problem at all, Poppy. Take as long as you need to. I'm just fucking around with it. I'm gonna level up. Oh! Right, I see. Okay, I see. God. Put a point in for that, I think. And equip gloves. Just for now. Alright, let's go and have a word with Gart. Back after being told off. What? I think you're right, Poppy.
Can I help you?
It's Josh Kennedy.
Thanks. I hope you found what you were looking for.
I found the victim's clothes.
How strange. I certainly didn't put them there.
Who else has keys to the trash container?
The trash collection service, CS Municipal. I don't see why they would put anything in the trash, though.
Ah, the elusive CS Municipal. I doubt we'll be able to track down who was sent here last and when. This will have to be one of those little threads that solves itself down the road. Thank you anyway.
Could someone on your staff have put them there?
Sylvie had the keys before I got here, and I can vouch for her. I can vouch for all my staff. None of us would tamper with the crime scene.
Let's talk about something
Yes?
else. Goodbye.
Hello again, sweetie. I see you've met up with your colleague.
The lieutenant nods politely.
So how's the stream? He's not busy. No, I won't be busy. At the most, I will be probably playing Hellpoint, whilst also actually I'm probably going to start doing backup saves for preparation to switch over to PS5. What says I have? Don't know what says I won't cause any problems, at least. Okay.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
Who's Sweetie?
Why, you are, officer.
I know Sweetie. Look at me.
You're a handsome man, officer, with your mustache and your chiseled jaw and that silly dimple on your chin.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself.
She slaps herself on the forehead.
I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
Her glasses glitter over the rims. Her eyes glitter over the rims of the glasses. She looks up, smiling.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
What the? Sweetie needs money. Do sweeties get money? Jesus. I don't know if you noticed, but I don't know where I am or what I'm doing or anything.
Yes, officer. You look rather dazed. Like a stunned fox. But surely things can't be that bad.
I hope you're right. I hope it's not too bad.
You know where we are, right?
We're dead, haunting each other. We're ghosts. The Whirling Rags cafeteria? It's on my keys.
That's right. And where is the Whirling and Rags cafeteria itself located?
In Revachol?
Yes, indeed. We are in the fine city of Revachol.
Oh, Revachol. Honestly, I know diddly squat about Revachol. What kind of place is this?
How would I even begin to tell you? Revachol is the most beautiful city in the world. We're fortunate to be here, you and I.
But there's a dead person out back that I'm trying to investigate.
I haven't seen very many other cities personally, but everyone says so. Revachol is a rare jewel. This city used to rule the world, though it has seen better days.
Suppose she says your expression, you must look quite lost.
Speaking of history, you know what year it is, yes?
So the spring of 51.
That's right, dear. How splendid. Here, take this pen. Knowledge should always be rewarded.
I got a pen.
Her relief is palpable. She was getting pretty worried about you there, but now she relaxed her shoulders.
I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question.
That's a lot.
What regime are we living under? What mode of government?
Game, would you let me read all the options, please? I'm going to say one looks like some kind of democracy, maybe.
Nope. Sadly not. Revachol is what's called a zone of control, under an alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition. We have no government of our own, and what democracy we have is market-driven.
Meaning, buying
That's what Maury
is
says.
voting.
Maury has just seen the gifted sub. Don't know what to say, I'm so disappointed.
It is quite disappointing, yes. A lot of people would like some form of representation. There's talk, but for now, the RCM is all we've got.
There's no government, how come there are cops?
Oh dear. And you were doing so well. There aren't any cops in Revachol, not in the traditional sense. The status of law enforcement has been a complicated matter since the revolution.
Another game issue run into. Yeah, thankfully the game issues that we're running into are minor, apart from the one where it corrupted the whole freaking game just for me trying to take a screenshot on a loading screen.
But we should stop for today, sweetie. You look like you need a break. Besides, I'm not the best person to explain the big things to anyone.
She's scared now. She's realized you really are brain damaged.
So how did I do?
You were doing quite well up until the end, dear. It does look like you're having trouble remembering things. History and places. Remembering reality in a word. It's very odd.
A sigh. The lieutenant buries his nose in his notebook.
But maybe a fresh set of eyes is what the world needs. And while I'm no doctor, such bouts of amnesia are often temporary, so I wouldn't worry too much.
She means this sincerely. Worrying won't do you any good.
Who can tell me more?
Someone more educated in sweeping matters. Maybe you should ask.
She turns to the lieutenant.
No, I'm not an encyclopedia. I won't be a guide either. I'm a detective.
Of course. Then I don't know. Someone rich, maybe? Wealthy people are educated. Though I don't know where you would find a wealthy person in Martinez.
How'd you like to roll with me?
Whatever do you mean?
Her eyes light up. I want you to be my wheelchair partner in fighting crime, raiding backyards of corpses, catching sequence killers.
Sequence killers? Oh my. But I think you already have a partner, sweetie.
A partner who needs you to help him get a corpse down from a tree.
I know, but there are also side mysteries, sequence killers and forays into the paranatural.
I can assure you, with absolute certainty, there are no sequence killings taking place in Martinez.
Now, gentlemen, no need to squabble. I wouldn't be of much use to you anyway, sweetie.
Why? 3 heads better than 2.
Thank you, but Martinez isn't the most wheelchair-accessible place, you see. I'd slow you down. Perhaps another time.
Aw. We'll get going now.
Of course, dear. Good luck with your case.
Oh, I like her. Right, let's go and read the little hologram thing on my ledger. See if I can figure something out about who the bastard I am. I wasn't expecting this. I really was not expecting it to do the whole amnesia thing. I thought it was going to be just one of those things, you get dropped into the game, into the storyline, and you're pretty much explained who you are. But no, it's actually like, who the hell am I? I really like this. I really like this. It's written so well already.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Kim, how do I turn on the headlights?
Alright. Ready? I turn, you press start. It's next to the preheater.
He's downplaying his excitement. The lieutenant is more than happy to show off his precious carriage.
Press engine start.
The dashboard lights up with orange glow. The rouse button gauge jumps, and the engine of the Caprice Canela comes to life with a whiny growl.
Press the button there with headlights.
The lights unfold with a little click, casting electrical light onto the ground before the vehicle.
There you go. I'll turn them off from the remote once you're done. We just need to stand in front of the machine now.
Close the door.
As you hold your ledger's clip under the headlamp, an iridescent hologram appears. A street grid and the veins of a great river. A familiar sensation washes over you.
There she is. Revachol West.
There's no pride in the lieutenant's voice.
Around the borders of the watermark are dozens, no, hundreds of micro-perforations.
Look at the shimmering street grid.
The rectangular watermark is overlaid with the logo of the RCM, and yet the major arteries of Revachol are all recognizable. They shimmer in the Kanema's headlights.
Wait, look around
A
here.
rat brazenly darts past you and disappears amongst the stopped lorries. In the distance, a child somewhere shrieks. A woman reprimands her in a voice no quieter than the child's cry.
Ah, Martinez.
Where are we on this?
Let me see. Right here.
Says his finger near the top of the map on a segment of coast just yet into the Great Ocean. Seems nice.
No, it does not.
Who says this? I don't listen. Look at the perforations.
There are many of them, and they are divided into 3 separate rows.
Tally up the different rows.
The first row has 18 dots.
How long am I streaming for? I'm going to be ending fairly shortly. What about the next one?
The next is the longest. It runs all the way around the border, and then some.
Count them individually.
You count 216 perforations. Considering that nice, large number, a wave of pride washes over you. Though you can't say why, precisely.
What about the last row?
The last row has 3 perforations.
3, that's it. Finger slips.
That's it.
Hey Kim, what do all these holes mean?
Those are perforations. They represent your record as an officer of the RCM. They are your statistics, as it were. I should have guessed you'd keep a record. Officers often do. Let's take a look.
This is where I'm going to find those 216 ones is cases failed. Finger slip.
Alpha male officers who are proud of their numbers often do. It's meant.
The first row represents your years of service. 18 years. Okay, not bad at all. What did you do before you volunteered?
I've walked the land telling whores and liars of the end have come. There are 9,855 days remaining. What the fuck? Wait, 18 years I've done this? So you make excuses, Detective.
That's what it says. I might have guessed even longer based on your age. What did you do all those blissful years of your youth?
I feel like I just went around apologising all the time. Nah, probably some boring office job, some with everyone else.
No shame in working a regular job, detective.
Sure.
Sometimes after a long day of doing this, I even envy it. Let's move on, shall we? This next row, the one that wraps all the way around, is your number of closed cases. Closed is good. It means finished. You've got, let's see...
216 closed cases.
Wow, more than 200.
Is that a lot?
It's quite a lot, even for someone who's been on the force for nearly 2 decades. Usually, clearing more than 10 cases a year puts you in the 90th percentile of all RCM officers.
I used to be good. That's some solace at least. What's the last number?
Right. Those are your confirmed kills. You've got precisely 3 perforations there.
That's not too many.
For an RCM officer, especially Precinct 41, which is in the Jamrock quarter, it's rather tame. I mean that in a good way. There are certain officers who treat their kills like some kind of ghoulish game. If they do happen to solve a case, it's usually by accident.
So this lieutenant doesn't think very highly of these officers.
But it seems as though you are, or at least were, one of the good ones. So we have that to be thankful for.
Have you ever killed anyone again?
Yes.
Declines to elaborate.
It's not a problem for him to state it, however.
Thanks for this.
The lieutenant nods.
Okay, let's go. Have it voiced up, please. So, have you ever known Mori to not voice her concerns about something? Now see the statistics on your journal page. I now have my statistics. items. Kind green 8-pen. Aww. Found with the green 8-pen one. The 8 pen has closed its eyes. A kind expression adorning its face. It seems to be meditating. See what happened by the way for later when you end the stream if you want to know. Thank you very much, Poppy. I'm gonna go work on my commission sheet. Oh. Oh, what's this over here? It's like a bin. Could put my gloves on before interacting with this time. A bottle inside, you can pick them up if you have a bag. Kim, give me an evidence bag. I need to carry these. Gonna let me re-examine those footprints.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here. There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. Emitting it is all it does now.
Yeah, so I don't really do much for that.
Kuno, the pig's getting pretty close to me. Come to snuff my shit out, I think.
Take one step closer.
Looks like it's time for me to go, Kuno. Pig's come to take me in.
Just want to ask you some questions.
I'm going away for a long, long time, Kuno. Going away for life.
What's going on there? Fuck are you trying to pull, pig?
Hey, kid.
What's this kid shit? Fucking mind games. I'd rather die than squeal.
Get the fuck out of here, face. You got done. Talk to me.
Huh. It really looks like I should be able to get there. Maybe that's what this shelter thing is.
An inconspicuous pile of the roof.
Oh well. Well, that actually seems to be a good place to end the stream for now. That's why save. Confirm. Demons remain, yes. Well then, that's why I'm going to be ending things for now. That's actually really a good game. I'm really impressed with it. Really like it. Very glad that I chose to grab it and also to put it up this time. Well, I didn't have so much put it up, choose to start playing it now. That was more of a that was a vote. But yeah, next stream is going to be tonight at 1 AM BST, where I'm going back to God of War, I think. Yes, God of War. Back to my platinum progression. And whilst I think about it, I might as well put Disco Elysium back in the streaming folder, back where it belongs, so I can keep track of all this stuff. Really good game scale, it can break your console. I honestly think that it's just basically, I managed to corrupt it by overtaxing it slightly. But apparently there's some glitches on it for the PlayStation 5 version as well. So it's probably one of those things that it's made for PC, and the console port has made it a little bit on the iffy side as a result. Yeah, it happens. It happens. Like, it's one of those things that when people design games, especially with indie developers, when they design things for one type of play, porting it over to something they may not be familiar with can be taxing. Like, if they're a PC games company that they're indie developers that's they know the PC, if they're then porting it over to a console, it's completely foreign territory for them. As you know, same the other way around. So like, yeah, I think it's definitely a PC game which has been ported over and not done not done perfectly. Still a very good game, and you know they've adapted the control style to a controller pretty well. So yes, you know, it's very much obviously more meant for a mouse, using a mouse, point and clicking. That seems to me like the ideal situation to use it. However, that's what I'm going to be ending it for now. Thank you all very much for coming along. Still seems good. It is, yeah. I'm very much looking forward to playing that more. I really am. I'm very much enthused and enticed by it. But yeah, thank you. Just time problem. Yeah, the problems I've come across, apart from that one issue where it corrupted things, apart from that one thing, the issues are minor. Like, literal, like, there are slight graphical problems with certain text boxes overlapping, and that one bit where it wouldn't let me scroll up to see all the options. Aside from that, not that bad. That, to be fair, those bits are actually probably resolution issues, because on the PC it's got variable resolutions, whereas on the console it has to lock the resolution to something, which is probably where it's gone issue-wise. But yeah, thank you all very much for coming along, and thank you all for your support. It is greatly appreciated. Yeah, like I said, next stream from me is going to be 1 AM BST tonight, so I'll be going back to God of War and continue with my path to Platinum it. But until next time, once again, thank you all very much. I hope you all have a good rest of your day, a good evening, a good afternoon, a good morning, or a good night. Whatever time zone is for you right now. But until next time, stay safe, and see you later. Bye-bye.